Dear Mathieu, this video is made to help you ask some critical questions at your interview with the state and government leaders. We know that the leaders have discussed whether to go for a contractionary monetary or a contractionary fiscal policy. In this video, we'll argue in favor of the fiscal policy. First of all, the relevant reason for choosing a contractionary fiscal policy would be that it includes less government expenditures and an increase in taxation, which will ultimately lead to reduced spendings. The savings could be used to pay off excess debt or accumulate surplus. This would be helpful for a number of countries within the EU, as they currently have a high level of national debt. Taking Greece as the first example, we can see that 176.3% of their GDP is debt. Italy has 135.4% of their GDP as debt. Portugal has almost the same level of debt as Italy, as 128.9% of their GDP is debt. Another reason for choosing the contractionary fiscal policy is that it stabilizes prices and therefore increases consumer confidence. Reduced price fluctuation leads to non-fluctuating expenditure. Greece currently has a negative consumer confidence of 65.9. Portugal has a negative 12.4, Romania negative 20, and Bulgaria minus 27.5. The total EU consumer confidence has been overall decreasing from minus 5.9 to minus 8 throughout 2016, with an all-time low of minus 9.7 in April 2016. A third reason for choosing this policy is that interest rates can be raised, and this leads to reduced demand and prices to match the low money supply. The Central Bank of Europe has a benchmark rate right now at 0%, with countries like Sweden, Denmark, and France having negative interest rates. Sweden with minus 0.5%, Denmark with minus 0.65%, and France on 0%.